you all disappear and go off to different things. There's a few thank yous that I'd love to say. This has genuinely been a real privilege, and I think we all think that, to be honest, a real privilege of our careers and lives to have done this show here in Manchester. Maybe, you know, next time not in the middle of a World Cup, Wimbledon, and a month long. But we'll let history decide who scheduled that. Look, I could spend hours telling you how wonderful our cast are, of course, Richard and Marisha and Corey and Carla and Paul and Gareth and Elliot and everybody at Cassius Scores and everybody up here on stage. But we get that, what you just gave us, every single night. And it's been like this every single show, and honestly, it's not just for 6 hours. We never sort of take it for granted. And when you've got your name on the poster and you know you're on Lorraine telling everybody to come and see it, you know, that sometimes is what people think is that's what makes a show. But the truth is, we can have our name on the poster, but if, you know, Callum hasn't sorted your mic out and Sam hasn't lit you properly and Ian and Rachel haven't dressed you and Ellie hasn't handed you the right prop, it doesn't matter how good an actor you are on this stage, you're going to look like an idiot. And so that's just 5 people in an army of people that you don't get to see every single night, who get this show up and running for you. And it's almost on behalf of all of the shows that you go and see, from dressers and wardrobe and wigs and stage management, automated, LX and sound, and the band, of course, who are down. Not forgetting, of course, the front of house here at the security staff, the cleaners, every single department. People say, you know, it's a village to raise a child, it's a village to put on a show, let me tell you that, there's loads of us. And this production has been a real labour of love. This cast, this band, this crew has just been extraordinary to work with. And it's rare in this business to be part of something where early on we all looked at each other and went, this is special. And I know give me a cheer if you've been to see this show more than once. It's been mad. I mean, the amount of people, there's some people in this room know the show better than we do. But every night we've had this privilege of making thousands of people laugh at a time when the world is sometimes feels divisive, feels angry, and it feels full of bad news. And we get to give people a couple of hours of saving lives up here, but we hope that we make people's lives feel a little bit lighter just for a couple of hours, and that feels a real privilege for us up here as well. The show has a very special place in my heart. Like everyone up here, I hope that this is only the beginning of a long life for this show, hopefully to London and beyond. But tonight is not about what is next. Tonight is about saying thank you to the people that have made Manchester possible. To our wonderful producers from Broadway in London, Josh and Becky, of course, to the brilliant company manager, Sarah, who becomes like your mum for the whole time. She's amazing, she looks after us, she's incredible. And to every single person who's worked on the production, ATG here at the Opera House as well, whether the audience ever saw your face or not, so thank you to you. And finally, thank you to you guys as well, of course. You, as an audience, not just tonight, but over the last month or so, have embraced this show in the spirit that it was intended. You've laughed in the right places, you've given us standing ovations that you're now regretting. You've applauded for songs that have gone on for so long. The first few shows we were like, what? I don't know what to do, but we just took it. It was amazing. You, honestly, they felt like they lasted a lifetime. You've cheered us on every night, and you've come back over and over again, and you've made coming to, I mean, I call it work. That feels an insult to what a lot of you do, to be honest, but it's made me feel like coming to work an absolute joy. As actors, we'll go off now and do different things, whether it's family or other productions, some projects that we've been putting off for a few weeks. And who knows, maybe one day we'll meet again, hopefully in the West End or somewhere even further away. But even if we do, this exact combination of people, this exact company in this place, this exact piece of magic will never exist again. You know, and in a world with technology and things that are moving on, live theatre only happens in this room once a night, each time, and that's why it's so special. Recognise the moment that you're in while you're in it. And one of our wonderful writers, and I'll remember this forever, I think, because one of our wonderful writers, Kerry Kilpatrick, on the first day of the show, he said to us, he quoted Stephen Sondheim, actually, which I'm also going to do. I'm probably not as eloquent as him, but he said, if life were made of moments, even now and then a bad one, but if life were only moments, then you'd never know that you'd had one. And I think obviously what he means by that hopefully is that the happiest of times in our lives rarely announce themselves. They don't arrive with a fanfare telling you, oh, pay attention, otherwise you might miss this one day. They're just ordinary Tuesdays and rehearsals and dressing rooms and missed props and shared jokes and someone making you laugh in the wings or someone coming in too confidently too early on a big song. It happened once, it happened once. Everyone do that. Yeah! I'm sure it'll be online at some point. Another day and another show. But these moments are, these days are the moments that you realise that this is one of those moments, and I hope that you have those moments and you realise those moments in your life, and I hope that now you realise that you're part of our moment as well. This is a moment for us and you're part of that moment this afternoon as well, and I'll certainly never forget this, and I hope that you don't. I hope you look out for people, have a look in the programme, see who you enjoyed in the ensemble and the cast, have a little look at what else is going to be on here at the Opera House or the Palace or the Lowry or Hope Mill or wherever else you can get to, and make sure you support live theatre and make sure you keep having your moment. Thanks very much.